Om Sai Ram, Namaste, Salam Alaikum, and a very good afternoon to each one of you. To our esteemed guest, Professor Sudhir Bhaskar, to our respected Zone Chairperson, Mr. Subri Naidu, Distinguished Director of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Education, South Africa, Mrs. Roshni Singh, our National Council President of South Africa, Mr. Ruben Naidu, respected elders and delegates of the Sri Sathya Sai Global Council, dear graduates, and to all well-wishers who have joined us this afternoon, I extend a special, warm, and loving welcome to you all. Today is indeed a special day and a momentous occasion for all of our graduates who have certainly put in a lot of effort and have made many sacrifices over the last year in order to fulfill the course requirements which have allowed them to get to this point in their journey. Now, as you may be aware, the Institute offers several courses, and today we are delighted to present to you the graduation ceremony of 3 different course programs that we offer. These include, we're starting with SSE, that is the Sri Sathya Sai Spiritual Education Teacher Training Course, which is sometimes affectionately referred to as the Bhavika's Teacher Training Course. Next, we have the Sri Sathya Sai Introductory Course for Education in Human Values. And finally, the next level, Sri Sathya Sai Intermediate Course in Human Values Education. All of these students have not just gone through the academic or theoretic knowledge. No, they have all proven that they are worthy of this prestigious certificate by the practical efforts that they have put in as well. And today, we feel proud of the achievements made by all of these students from the various countries who are graduating today. As you are aware, this is truly a globally functioning institute, and we therefore officially wish all of you a wonderful South African warm welcome from the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Education, South Africa. We have a beautiful program lined up this afternoon, so please enjoy as we celebrate with all of our graduates. However, before we get started, and as we do with all good things, we would like to commence today's proceedings with a prayer to the Lord. You already know that the foundation of all of the courses of the Institute are run based on the principles set out by our founder, Sri Sathya Sai Baba. And he has directed us to be very universal in our approach, which makes all of our students, irrespective of the religious background that they come from, they all feel comfortable and receptive to the values-based content that we deliver. So for this reason, you will notice that our opening prayer is also a universal prayer that plucks at our heartstrings, helping us to connect more easily with the omnipresent divinity that we relate to. So we will start off today's proceedings with our course prayer before we move on to the graduation prayer. I now call upon Brother Dharma Naidu to lead us into the graduation prayer.
Honored guests and dear friends, I ask you to join me in this prayer with your microphones off, please. Dearest Lord, we gathered here today in gratitude to you for the gift of this graduation ceremony. Our graduates of the class of 2023 have worked extremely hard to complete their respective courses, and we pray that you will shower your blessings upon them and their loved ones who have supported them through this journey. Bless our facilitators and mentors for their efforts in preparing and presenting the course material and mentoring the students. Our efforts in successfully bringing these courses to a conclusion is due only to your mercy and grace. And we thank you sincerely for this blessing, Lord. We ask for thy forgiveness if we have erred in any way in presenting the courses, and pray that you guide us in rectifying our mistakes. Dearest Bhagwan, Sri Sathya Sai Baba, we humbly offer this online graduation program at your lotus feet. Please bless all who have worked tirelessly to make this dream a reality. Thank you, dear Lord, for your omnipresence and unconditional love. May we be worthy instruments of thy divine mission. Peace, peace, peace. Om Sai Ram. Thank you, Brother Rodney.
Thank you, Brother Dharma. We will now commence with the march past of our Institute board members, course facilitators and mentors, and indeed our special dignitaries. Thank you. Before we proceed further, we would like to offer our gratitude and salutations to our revered founder, Sri Sathya Sai Baba. And we will do this with this short video.
Om Shri Sathya Sai, Om Shri Sathya Sai, Om Shri Sathya Sai, Om Shri Sathya Sai. Every day, my life's so beautiful as I give myself to you. You are my guiding light. You make everything so right. I will follow you wherever you want me to. I will follow you wherever you want me to. Just let me hold your hand and walk with you. Om Shri Sathya Sai.
That is beautiful. It now gives me immense pleasure to call forward a dynamic, divine instrument of the Lord. She's a rock in our organization and one who really works tirelessly in order to offer only the best, because she knows that everything that is done as a sacred offering to the Lord Himself. She is the one who guides us and ensures that all programs of the Institute are coordinated with nothing short of Sai excellence. She is none other than the director of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Educare, South Africa. I call upon Mrs. Roshni Singh to officially open the convocation.
Thank you, Brother Rodney. Offering my pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Master and Omnipresent Lord, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. I declare this convocation open.
Thank you, Auntie Roshni. We kindly now request that you please present us with your congratulatory address.
Thank you, Rodney. Again, I offer this program to Swami. It's a love offering to you, Bhagwan. May you direct us this afternoon. As we start this journey today, let us welcome you with a spiritual chant and greeting. Om Sai Ram. I wish you all a very pleasant and a productive afternoon ahead. Our chief guest, dear Professor Sudhir Bhaskar, head of the Human Values Center at Prashanti Nilayam, our esteemed zonal chair of Zone 9, Brother Subri Naidu, zonal chair, Brother Sathya Palan at Zone 8, Brother Krishan, chairperson of the Central Trust, dear NCP presidents, Sister Chitra from Morocco, Brother Ruben Naidu from South Africa, Brother Vinay from Mauritius, and all other honored guests in attendance. On behalf of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Educare South Africa, I'm delighted to welcome all our esteemed guests, graduating students, respected elders, their families, friends, and well-wishers to this virtual graduation ceremony. It actually brings us immense joy to be part of such a distinguished gathering, and it's such a momentous occasion. So your presence today is a testimony to your unwavering support for the graduates, and we cannot express enough gratitude for your participation in this significant event. Remember, graduates, you are not just volunteers in God's mission, but soldiers in his army. The class of 2023, this is a very special celebration, and on behalf of the Institute board members, facilitators, mentors, our heartfelt congratulations to you for completing your course requirements. We recognize and appreciate the tremendous effort, the hard work, the perseverance and dedication that it has taken you to reach this milestone, particularly given the various challenges that you may have faced along the way. The slide, Sister Maggie. As our founder said, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba said, just as the two wings are essential for the bird to fly high in the sky, and two wheels for a cart to move, so too the two types of education are needed to attain the goal of life. Spiritual education is for life, whereas worldly education is for living. We are confident that the skills and knowledge that you have gained will serve you well in your lives and in your future endeavors. Actually, we look forward to the positive impact that you will undoubtedly make in the world and in your own circle of influence. Be the change that you want to see in the world through the resonance of the universal Sai energy. In a world that we can be very uncertain and very unpredictable, it is time-tested values like honesty, integrity, empathy, and compassion that will serve you as your compass. Treat the people right and you will never fail in your life. So allow me now to give you a brief insight into the work of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Educare. It is a non-profit organization committed to the mission of promoting the principles and programs of the Sri Sathya Sai Education in Human Values. All the programs offered by the Institute draw inspiration from the moral and spiritual teachings of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. So as the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Educare, our dedicated board members, board of management members, facilitators, mentors, all form a cohesive, supportive teaching faculty. So each member of our team is very committed to contributing to the unique skills and expertise towards the success of our institute. And we firmly believe that by working collaboratively and pooling our resources, we can achieve remarkable things and provide the best possible education for our students. The slides. I just simply like to give you a brief explanation of what our beautiful logo stands for. You know, the lotus, when the petals bloom, it is such a beautiful sight. So here in our logo, we have the petals all joined to a stem and the leaves. And when we talk about human values, we know that the love was a reason for creation. God wanted to love and be loved, so he created the universe. And all love is a thread that runs through all of the other human values. So it underpins the other human values. So we believe that this radiation of love stems from deep within us, and the petals are telling us that we need to blossom the inherent divinity and the human excellence through the practice of human values in our daily life. Of course, the stupa in the middle symbolizes the journey of the individual your own journey, be it a male or a female, we all have this inherent divinity which we want to manifest and realize. And this Institute of Sathya Educare was really launched officially in November 2021, on the 23rd of November 2021. So keeping in mind the logo of the institute then provides an array of workshops and courses that aim to instill values in management, values in healthcare, values in parenting, and developing leadership skills among school prefects. Additionally, we offer human values workshops in special needs school to help the educators better serve the students with different abilities. For more in-depth learning, the Institute then offers full courses, including the Sri Sathya Sai Education in Human Values Introductory course, the Sri Sathya Sai Education in Human Values Intermediate course, and of course, the Sri Sathya Sai Spiritual Education or Bal Vikas Teacher Training course. So under the divine guidance of our spiritual master, Bhagwan himself, our institute has been able to extend its work to different parts of society, transcending the boundaries of South Africa and gaining international attendees and audiences. So we proudly welcome the students from the various regions, including Zone 8 countries, Mauritius, Morocco. We have students from Singapore. We had students from Panama and so on. Currently, we are conducting online workshops on the principles of Sri Sathya Sai Baba's Education in Human Values program for the Russian audiences who are eager to learn and implement the transformative teachings of our beloved Swami. And occasionally, we collaborate with other like-minded organizations who want to learn more about Swami's Educare program. So we believe that collaboration is the key to achieving our goals of making a positive impact on the community. So Swami's EHV, SSSEHV program, the Bal Vikas program, focuses on nurturing the true potential of the human being through a holistic approach and emphasizes unity, equality, peaceful coexistence. So this approach then is rooted in the understanding that genuine education should go beyond the mere acquisition of knowledge and skills and should instead foster the development of the whole person. So the Institute offers these transformative programs to help individuals tap into their innate potential and lead fulfilling, purposeful lives. So as part of the Institute's contribution for Swami Centenary celebrations, a special Educare program, Educare conference will be held in collaboration with the Sri Sathya Sai Global Council of South Africa, and this conference will be a tribute to our beloved Lord. Remember that our life is like a block of ice that is melting away every moment. So before it disappears completely, let us devote ourselves to the service of others. So the Educare program is designed to prepare everyone for a life of dedicated service. So students, I shouldn't be calling you students anymore, graduates, congratulations once again. From all three courses, the Bal Vikas Teacher Training course, SSEHV Level 1 and SSEHV Level 2. So we want to also remind the students that, you know, those who couldn't complete these courses with us for various reasons, they had many challenges. We hope to see them join us again. So to the graduates out there, I want you to take a moment and reflect upon this remarkable journey you have been on. You have worked hard to get here, and it is only right that you thank your families for their unwavering support throughout this process. Their encouragement and guidance have had a profound impact actually on your success. So those of you who did the SSEHV Level 1 course and Bal Vikas course, you can join the intermediate course, and that course starts in April 2024. So graduates, as you step out into the world, you are equipped with the knowledge, the skills, and values to help you become a better person. Remember Swami's words. Follow the principle of simple living and high thinking and let it guide you on your journey. The last slide, Sister Maggie. So Swami, I end with this quote where Swami says in his own words, education is not the acquisition of burdensome information regarding objects and men. The awareness of the immortal spirit within is a spring of joy, peace, and courage. I leave you with that. Jai Sairam, and thank you for listening. Thank you, Rodney.
Thank you very much, Auntie Roshni, for your kind and inspiring words and message. Next, we have another inspirational Sai soldier. He is regarded as a father figure to many in South Africa. More than that, he is also the zone chairperson who has a wealth of knowledge and wisdom. However, as humbly as he is, he would most like to be described as a sincere devotee of the Lord. I now call upon Mr. Subri Naidu to address this convocation.
Om Sai Ram, embodiments of divine love. I think firstly, we all know that Swami has said, grace is equal to the proportion of effort and sacrifice that we make. And all of us are aiming for grace, not for credit. So I want to congratulate all the graduates for all the effort and the sacrifice that they put in to be able to become graduates. And all of you can be rest assured that grace will fall upon you for all that you have put in. I know you've been through over nearly a year's studying and sacrifice and effort. You'll definitely get Swami's grace. It is so important, loving sisters and brothers, that, you know, there's 5 types of knowledge. We got the bookish knowledge, we got the superficial knowledge, we got the general knowledge, we got the discriminating knowledge, but the highest knowledge, as Bhagavan has told us, is practical knowledge. You'll have been through a lot, you'll worked very, very, very hard. The only way you're going to get His grace when you start to practice what you have learned. And I'm 100% sure and positive that all of you are going to do that. This Human Values program is such a powerful program that if you put into practice the human values, you will definitely feel and experience Atmic consciousness, which we all are aspiring for. We are so blessed. All of y'all are blessed that we got the greatest avatar that treaded this earth. And what is the meaning of the avatar? The descent of divine consciousness to our level of understanding and rising our level of understanding towards divine consciousness. That is why our beloved Bhagavan has taken this human form, so we all can start to feel and experience Him inside of us. So loving sisters and brothers, it is so important for us to practice what He says. So coming to the values, why did Swami put truth as number 1 in the human values? Okay, and you all must have known the story about this thief that was walking to go and rob the palace. And on the way he had this beautiful chance and got attracted and went and sat in the chance. And after the chants, the Vedic chants and the bhajans were so powerful that he went up to the Guru after the satsang and told the Guru, I'd like to join your satsang. What do I do? So the Guru asked him, what do you do? And he said that I'm a rogue, I rob people, I break in homes, I talk a lot of lies, I do all the wrong things. So the Guru said to him, all right, you can come and join us under one condition. And the condition is, going forward, can you promise me that you will talk the truth at all times? And he took a vow and agreed that he's going to do that. And all know he practiced truth to the highest. And in the end, he became the minister of the palace. So that is the power of truth-loving sisters and brothers, that if we can practice truth, automatically you become a righteous person. When you practice truth and righteousness, then the peace dawns upon you. You get that inner peace that we all aspiring for. And when you talk the truth, righteousness, and peace, when you have that peace, then the unconditional divine love dawns upon you. And when you practice truth, righteousness, peace, and love, automatically you become a non-violent person. So that is where we all have to come at the end of the day, to become non-violent, to practice these values. Swami has chosen you all, handpicked each and every one of you to do this course for your personal, individual transformation. So loving sisters and brothers and all the graduates, I congratulate you all for all the effort and sacrifice that you all made. You all are going to be leaders in this organization that's going to take these human values to wherever, whichever area you belong to, and try your level best to spread this message that you can say change the lives of many, many people. Once again, congratulations, well done, and may Swami constantly guide, protect, and bless one and all of you. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Uncle Subri, for your message and for sharing the wonderful story with us. Thank you very much. Next on our program is a multi-talented individual who wears many caps for the different portfolios that he holds. In this slot, I call upon him to address us in his capacity as our dynamic National Council President. He is none other than Mr. Ruben Naidu.
Offering my salutations at the lotus feet of my Divine Lord and Master, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Brother Rodney Pillay, the Program Director, Professor Sudhir Bhaskar, Zonal Coordinators of Zones 8 and 9, and Zonal Officials of the Sri Sathya Sai Overseas Organization, the Director of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Educare, members of the Board of the Institute, officers of the Sri Sathya Sai Global Council South Africa, and the Central Trust, facilitators, graduates, and guests. Om Shri Sai Ram, Namaste, Salaam Alaikum, and good afternoon to you all. The Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Educare formed just a little over 2 years ago. But we would be mistaken in describing them as a fledgling institute. This group is a powerhouse, with each of them having more than 25 years of experience in the education in human values programs in its various forms. And they have seamlessly moved into the Sri Sathya Sai Overseas Organization under the umbrella of the International Sri Sathya Sai Global Council. Since its inception, the Institute has become an important cog in the wheel that is moving the Sri Sathya Sai Global Council of South Africa forward by offering numerous educare programs in health, management, learner leadership, Sai spiritual education, and education in human values, both within South Africa and other international zones of the overseas organization. We at the Global Council of South Africa are proud of the sterling work that the Institute does, considering that it is a group of not more than 10 mainly retired persons, ardent devotees of Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, who put in a lot of time and effort to ensure that our global community benefits from the profound educare philosophy and transformation techniques that Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba has given us. When I see them at work, and when I bear witness to the impact of the programs they offer on the hundreds of students who have done their courses, I am reminded of the words of the American philanthropist Margaret Mead, who said, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has." You, members of the Institute, are certainly that small group of thoughtful, committed citizens. In a discourse given on the 9th of March, 1986, Sri Sathya Sai Baba said, "The cultivation of human values alone is education. Whoever tries to understand the human values of truth, righteous conduct, peace, love, and nonviolence properly, who practices these values and propagates them with zeal and sincerity, can alone be described as truly educated." So the importance of education in human values lies not only in knowing what the values are, but more importantly, in trying to understand, practice, and propagate them. The Educare program is about skilling knowledge. When we skill our knowledge, it becomes a pathway to wisdom and liberation. Sri Sathya Sai Baba said, "When we skill our knowledge, life is well balanced. But when we kill our knowledge, the balance is upset." Modern education has been killing knowledge, and therein lies the danger of the future of mankind. On behalf of the Sri Sathya Sai Global Council South Africa, I wish to place on record our heartfelt gratitude to the Institute of Educare for training a large contingent of Sai spiritual education teachers who will add immeasurable value to our Sai spiritual education program and for the parenting programs you offer within the organization. We look forward to the other training programs you have planned for the officers in the organization. I would also like to commend you for the zeal and sincerity with which you use the online platform to take the Sri Sathya Sai Education in Human Values program onto the international stage. Your duty, dedication, devotion, and determination are truly remarkable. On behalf of the Global Council South Africa, I offer our congratulations to all the graduates of the various courses offered by the Institute. I am sure that these courses have, in some measure, inspired your self-transformation, and that you go out with zeal and sincerity to help others on the path to transformation. Remember, you only need one lit candle to light 100 others. Finally, my dear brothers and sisters, let me take this opportunity to send well wishes to our Muslim students and their families who are observing the holy fast during this month of Ramadan. Love and blessings to all of you from the Sri Sathya Sai Global Council of South Africa. Jai Shri Sai Ram. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Brother Ruben, for your warm message. We really appreciate your kind words. So we have been given a lot to take in and digest from the thought-provoking messages that we have received this afternoon. So for now, we will pause for a short interlude before we proceed with today's graduation ceremony.
I am love. I am love. Pure love. Remind me, my Lord. Remind me, my Lord. Remind me, my Lord, who I am. Remind me, my Lord. Remind me, my Lord. Remind me, my Lord, who I am. I am home. I am home, eternal home. I am home. I am home, eternal home. Through this life of distraction and of illusion, remind me, my Lord, who I am. Through this life of distraction and of illusion, remind me, my Lord, who I am. I am truth, I am peace, divine bliss. I am truth, I am peace, divine bliss. Ananda Swarupa, He Prema Swarupa, remind me, my Lord, who I am. Ananda Swarupa, He Prema Swarupa, remind me, my Lord, who I am. I am love, I am love, pure love. I am love, I am love, pure love.
Welcome back. It now gives me great privilege to call forward our National SSSE Coordinator of South Africa, Mrs. Roshni Pillay. She is also the Institute Course Coordinator for the SSSE Teacher Training course. I kindly request Sister Roshni Pillay to please address us before commencing with the SSSE Teacher Training course graduation ceremony for this afternoon.
Thank you, Brother Rodney. Offering my humble pranams at the lotus feet of my beloved Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, loving Sai Ram's esteemed guest, Zonal President, National President, the Director of our Institute, facilitators, mentors, graduates, and dear guests. Today marks a momentous occasion as we come together to celebrate the culmination of the Sai Spiritual Education Teacher Training Course 2023. I take this opportunity to congratulate the graduates for their achievements. From its inception in February 2023, next slide, Sister Maggie, please. With 55 students, 6 mentors, and 9 facilitators, the journey of the Sai Spiritual Education Teacher Training has been marked by challenges and triumphs. Yet, throughout your unwavering commitment and dedication, 33 students, 10 of which are international and 23 South African students, stand before us today as graduates. Your adherence to the principles of the 4 F's, follow the master, face the devil, fight to the end, and finish the game, has brought you to this moment. And for that, dear graduates, I salute you. I will be failing in my duty if I did not acknowledge the director of our institute, Auntie Roshni, for your invaluable knowledge and commitments. All the mentors and facilitators for your hard work, time, dedication, and commitment throughout this course. I pray Bhagavan's blessings and guidance upon you always. Thank you once again, dear mentors and facilitators. Dear graduates, as you step forward into the next chapter of your lives, armed with the knowledge and skills imparted during this course, I urge you to always remember that as a Balvikas Guru, you have a sacred duty. It is about touching lives, shaping futures, and awakening the divinity within each soul you encounter. Approach this noble endeavor with humility, love, and an unwavering faith and belief in the transformative power of our dear Bhagavan and his Sai Spiritual Education Program. In closing, I extend my heartfelt wishes for success in all your future endeavors. Dear graduates, may your paths be illuminated with the light of wisdom, compassion, and unwavering faith. Once again, congratulations, dear graduates, on this remarkable achievement. It is now with immense joy and reverence I present the esteemed graduates of the SSE course class of 2023 at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Our graduates will be introduced by the mentors and facilitators. The first group being our international students.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Our first recipient is Anjana Devi Ramgula, Elama Dalutrao, Jai Shri Sivuchar Singh. Kamini Bai Beji, Ravina Prasad, Reshma Jogia, Anu Priya Lakshmanan, Jitesh Nair, Sarshan Naika, and our final recipient from the Middle East, Siva Polarapu. Jai Shri Sai Ram.
Thank you, Brother Anu. We now have Brother Sarshan Naika from Oman, Middle East, representing our international graduates, who will now share the first testimony in behalf of 2023 class.
Offering my humble prostrations and salutations at the divine lotus feet of my beloved Mother, Father, Guru and God, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, my loving Om Sri Sai Ram, dear elders, dear brothers and sisters and mentors, it gives me the greatest pleasure today to address you all at this auspicious occasion. Now, my journey with the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Educare South Africa had started 3 years ago for the very reason that I had wanted to learn more about the Balvikas program as well as Swami's teachings, but most importantly, implement these in my life, as I was in a quest of putting these wonderful teachings into practice. As time went by, I began asking myself, daily, am I really following Swami's teachings? Because that's what I'm more concerned about. It's not just about doing a program and learning the teachings and then just putting it in a box and keeping it one side, but whether am I able to put these wonderful teachings into practice. And then I realized as time went by that I was able to use all of these wonderful tools and techniques that was taught by the facilitators and mentors on this program to implement in our lives. And I've realized that it's not that difficult to implement in our daily lives, which makes spirituality very practical, and it makes you a better person eventually. So my message to all of the wonderful graduates today is that, we have done this wonderful program, we've learned all of the teachings. Now it is time for us to put these teachings into practice in our daily lives. And if we are able to do that, we will be able to make a wonderful difference in this world. We will be able to be beacons of love and light and embodiments of love in this world, as Swami has said that to us. Now, according to Swami, he says that the human values are already inherent within us and that we are divine in nature, but we don't know that we are divine. And it is through programs like this that we get to realize who we really are and why we have come to this earth, right? So I would like to say that, we have to make an earnest attempt to put these teachings into practice, because we will definitely see the benefit not only to ourselves, but to others as well around us. I would like to take this opportunity of thanking each and every mentor and each and every facilitator for their wonderful dedication and their wisdom in sharing this knowledge with us. And I would like to congratulate all graduates, everything of the best, and heartfelt congratulations on this wonderful achievement of completing the program. May the blessings of Swami always be with you now and always, and may we continue with his divine mission. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Brother Sarshan, for those inspiring words. And students and graduates, I pray you will continue inspiring the young lives you are entrusted with. Now let us turn our attention to our second batch of graduates hailing from South Africa.
Adisha Gobertan, Anna Paini, Claudine Bridgela, Kashmika Nagasar, Jane D. Chetty, Chirag Sukhnandan, Hedin Chetia, Kesha Padavatan.
Leandra Gabriel, Kitsti Naidu, Natasha Nandlal, Prabhashni Naidu, Ranveer Mahadev, Rashmi Sahadev, Roshan Bridgelal, Selvi Goundan,
Piney, Pele, Jaya Mudli, Tarisha Saisha Ramkisan, Vimla Chetia, Certificate of Attendance, awarded to Riaz Peer and Arti Maraj.
Om
Next,
Shri
we have
Sai Ram to my
Next, we have Sister Rashmi Sahadev from KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa, who will present the second testimony on behalf of the graduating class of 2023.
Om Shri Sai Ram to my dearest Swami, to all my facilitators, assessors, mentors of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Educare South Africa, fellow students, family and devotees. When I look back at the last year, in many ways it was a turning point for me, both on a personal level and on a spiritual level. On a personal level, I realized that when I said yes to Swami, I will serve you as a Bhavikas Guru. He then became my supreme. Not that he was not before, I just became more conscious of his omnipresence, his omniscience, and his omnipotence. On a spiritual level, I realized there is more to me than just me. We have been chosen by Swami to serve in his mission, and therefore we should believe that our lives have a higher purpose. The course content is so wholesome and valuable to make our lessons interactive and interesting. I and we need to remember that being a Bhavikas Guru is a huge responsibility upon us. For as much as we have been chosen by Swami, the children in our Bhavikas have also been chosen by Swami. So I have come to understand that I need to live my life in a way that pleases Swami. In this way, I can resonate to the children. As gurus, if we do our duty selflessly, we will offer a living seva to society. Our Bhavikas children will go out into the world equipped with a strong foundation with life lessons learnt in Bhavikas. They will be the future leaders of the different wings in the organization and will take on leadership roles with love, humility, integrity, and commitment. Let us take our responsibilities as gurus dutifully and move forward with blind faith in Swami, that he is the doer and we only the instrument. He has given the opportunity and we have to take it. He is the giver and we are the enjoyer of his grace. He is love and we are embodiments of his love. I hope that we all value this opportunity to be a Sri Sathya Sai Bhavikas Guru and resonate Swami's messages by teaching our Bhavikas children to love unconditionally, to give generously, to serve selflessly, and to pray sincerely. I once again wish to express my gratitude from Sister Arti, from Sister Glodine, and from Brother Roshan for the teachings and life lessons that we have received. It has definitely added value to us. And to our families, we thank you for your support and encouragement. And to our beloved Swami, we love you.
Thank you, Sister Rashmi, for your heartfelt testimony and for representing your fellow graduates with such grace. Once again, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the graduating students of the SSE class of 2023. May Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba be your constant guide and protector.
I'm available. I already logged in.
That is definitely a cause for celebration. Thank you and
I'm just waiting for them to switch on my
Let us
camera.
give a hearty round of
ready.
applause
I'm
to
ready.
the newest graduates of the SSSE teacher training course. heartfelt congratulations to each one of you. And we say welcome to the fraternity of SSSE teachers all around the world. May the Lord of the universe continue to guide you as you keep the SSSE flag flying high in your respective countries. So well done to each one of you. We have now reached that part of the program where we are ready to listen to the keynote address for today. And we have a very special guest with us this afternoon. Before I proceed, I would like to ensure that Professor Bhaskar is actually present. Professor?
I'm available.
Okay, we just wanted to do a sound check. Thank you. I now call upon Sister Pidam Tulsiram to officially welcome our special guest this afternoon. Sister Pidam.
Thank you, Rodney. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, and honored guests, I have the great privilege of introducing our esteemed guest of honor for our graduation program today. Professor Sudhir Bhaskar studied in Madras Christian College and holds a bachelor degree from the Regional Engineering College of Warangal. Sir also has his master's in technology from the prestigious Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. He received a fellowship in management from the Indian Institute of Management, Bangalore. Professor Bhaskar is the former director of the Prashanthi Nilayam campus of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Higher Learning. He was also head and dean of the Business Management Department at the same institute with over 45 years of teaching and research experience. He is the author of over 45 publications in peer-reviewed national and international journals. Professor Bhaskar received the Outstanding Achievers Award and Certificate of Excellence in the Teaching by India International Friendship Society, New Delhi. Professor comes from a family of ardent devotees of Sri Sathya Sai Baba. He had his first audience with Sri Sathya Sai Baba in 1971, joined the Sai organization in 1977, and served as Sevadar in Gujarat, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh states combined. Professor Bhaskar held academic positions in the same institute since 1988. He was also in charge of the Grama Seva or village service for 17 years since inception. He was fortunate to have Sri Sathya Sai Baba to perform his wedding ceremony in 1979 and served as Swami's personal assistant for many years. He was blessed to serve as the director of Radio Sai Division of the Sri Sathya Sai Central Trust, and he is currently serving as the director of the Sri Sathya Sai Center of Human Values. How fortunate are we to have you with us today, sir. Please do us the honor of addressing the convocation this afternoon.
Sairam,
thank you, Sister Pidam. Brother
would I
Bhaskar,
be
you're
on?
welcome to turn on your camera if you would like to.
Yeah, but somebody has muted my camera.
We'll check on that in the meantime.
Sairam, I can't unmute him. I think Vyasa needs to do that. I'm just sending him a message, but I think we can continue in the meantime.
Yeah, I tried doing it to unmute it, but it says that you have been muted by the organizers.
Okay, let me just. Can you try now?
Yeah. Yes. You can see me?
Yes, sir, we can.
How is my voice?
Okay, go
Voice?
ahead. Yes, loud and clear.
Sir.
Okay. Oh, can I also see? Oh, yeah. Pranams at the divine lotus feet of Bhagwan. Bhagwan, we all have a small prayer. Please hold our hands and lead us on the path you have chosen for us, the destination being thy divine lotus feet. Sai Ram. At the outset, I would like to thank the organizers for inviting me for this beautiful function. Last 25 minutes I've been watching the graduates, and also I heard the testimonials. I mean, it's really outstanding. Also would like to congratulate their students and others who have received various certificates for the participation in the 3 programs for which this convocation is being held. Congratulations to all of you. Dear students and your parents, I would like to mention how lucky you all are in going through this particular program, committing yourself for completing it, at the same time very successfully. Why I would say this is, the students nowadays are very fickle and change from one program to another program, or one event to another event, or one activity to another activity, possibly without any reason or without any consideration. But I would like to congratulate all of you being very committed to this particular program, for which is, I think Bal Vikas has been for more than 12 years. And SSC programs, which are with the EHV Institute, which you have been conducting, is outstanding. One of the reasons why I say that I would like to congratulate you all is, you have stayed away from you stayed focused on this attitude of yours. This attribute of staying focused is the one which is going to stand by you for a long term, and is going to be anchoring you in your goodness, and is very vital for your character for all to see. Personally, I would like to mention that I had my first darshan of Bhagwan in 1959 in Bangalore when I was a very young boy, a young child. Subsequently, I had darshans in many locations like in Bangalore, Chennai, Bombay, and Hyderabad and other places. The game-changing darshan was in 1971 when I came to Prashanti Nilayam. Unfortunately, I was called for an interview. Swami just spent few minutes only with me on that occasion. He talked about my past. He talked about what I was doing. What does it show for me, and how I should progress by holding on to certain aspects of teachings which he communicated at that point in time. Let me mention that is those few words which Swami had mentioned to me, which have anchored me and made me stay focused and move in the direction which all of us are striving, so that we're able to reach the destination where we don't have to come back onto the earth once more. And that's the most important thing. Even when I look back, when I'm having some difficulties, or when I'm having some doubts, I just remember those few sentences which Swami had mentioned to me, and answers are there for me in those particular few sentences. That's how powerful his teachings are, and that's how powerful they are to guide us in our life. One may say that no, we're all different, and then what we are looking for is basically customization. What is it there specifically for me? Let me mention to you, those especially who came to Swami after this particular fold, after April 2011, we don't have to worry that he's not there for us. because he's there with us in the teachings which is left for us. Let me mention to you, students, that how fortunate you are, because in these two programs, Valvika's program and the program which is conducted by the Institute of Human Values, Education Human Values, you find the inputs which are being given to you, and each one of those particular one of you, there's certain teachings of Swami which actually resonate with you. That means they are the ones which are going to take you forward in your life. They are the ones which are going to anchor you. They are the ones on which you can get anchored, so that now when there is particular issues with you or which you're facing inside in your profession or in your personal life, it is going to give you solutions. Let me give few instances. This was in early 90s. Swami used to go regularly to Prashanti Nilayam primary school. And whenever he used to go, he used to carry with him something for the children. Say something like some sweets, apples, chocolates, or even at times an ice cream. And one of those visits, Swami had taken ice cream with them, and ice cream which was being available in Prashantinam at that time was, brand name was Joy, Joy, Joy. And the ice cream which he had taken was a vanilla ice cream which is purely white in color. Swami had taken this and he got it distributed to all the children. And then Swami asked a very innocent, simple question to the children, saying that, how is God? A simple question, how is God? If that question were to be asked to us, what would have been our instant answer? It was same with those children. Like you, Swami, they said. Like you, Swami said. But Swami shook his head and said, no. Swami said, God is like an ice cream. Swami is like an ice cream because he is sweet like an ice cream. He is cool like an ice cream. He is pure because the vanilla ice cream white, pure like ice cream. And he has a heart as soft and melts like an ice cream. Just look at this particular statement of Swami. And then Swami said, this is how God is. God is like joy ice cream. When I heard this particular incident, I was flooded with a lot of ideas, lot of learnings, and a lot of things which came to my mind, which actually Swami was trying to communicate certain information to us, which will stand by us in our life. And what are those lessons? Bhagavan was expecting each one of us who truly God is. We are all truly God because Swami says, Amrita Divyatma Swarupulara. Swami says, Divyatma Swarupulara. That means we are the divine embodiments of the divinity himself. So if that is the case, Swami is also telling us that we are also like God. If we are like God, that means we should also have the same attributes which Swami explained to everybody, the primary school children, the 4 aspects of what the particular God's attributes are. Be sweet like ice cream, cool, pure, and warm-hearted. These are the things which stand by us. And this is the one which we are to look at. If we are able to practice this in our life, either in professional life or in personal life, every incident which you are going to encounter, for every activity we are going to undertake, if we can keep these things that, no, I should be like this, I should conduct myself and I should behave like this, and that is the way it is going to be. And that's what is most important. One life lesson. I'll give one more instance. All of you in your study would have come across this particular statement of Swami, the 4 Fs. And what are those 4 Fs? And those 4 Fs are basically follow the master, face the devil, fight to the end, and finish the game. What is that Swami is trying to communicate to us? These 4 Fs. And these 4 Fs are, let's look at each one of them. First is the follow the master. In these 3 words, which is the critical word to understand for us? It is not the follow, not the master. It is a word called the. The master is not a master. Anybody is not anybody else, but it is the master. Who is the master for us? The person who is there in us. Because it is is a God. And if God is going to be our master, and we being Amrita Atma Swarupas, Divya Atma Swarupas, that means that particular God is also residing in us. So we should be able to follow the person who is trying to continuously talk to us and guide us and take us forward by giving the right advice. So we should follow what? We should follow what the instructions or suggestions or directions which are being given by God himself who is residing in us. The first is follow the master, follow the God inside us who is prompting us. The second statement is face the devil. They're outside, many devils are there. But Swami is not talking about all the others who are outside, because they, for an instant of time, they're with us, and otherwise they are outside. They don't interact with us. But there is the devil who is continuously with us, and that's the one which is trying to retard us from making progress. Retard us from listening to what the particular God is trying to tell us, the master is going to tell us, and follow for our benefit. What is the particular devil? The devil in us is the 6 evil traits, which is called in Sanskrit Harshad Vargas. And what in English? These Harshad Vargas are the 6 evil traits, and they are egoism, greed, hatred, malice, lust, and envy. I'm sure both for Balvikas as well as for their education human values program graduating students, this particular aspect has been explained to you. Face the devil. That means when we are looking at the particular one, we should be able to grapple with these 6 enemies which are there residing in us continuously. Anything we want to do, these things, if it is going to influence, the outcome is going to be negative and bad. So we should be able to be conscious of this particular aspect and cautiously tread by trying to control these things, if not eliminate them through our actions. These 6 negative traits in us. When I say consciously do, and that's what in spiritual terminology is called sadhana. All of us have to undertake certain activities in sadhana in such a way that we are able to reduce the influence, if not eliminate the influence of these 6 enemies which are residing in us. By doing this particular one, what Swami has said many a times is, from our head, if you take out something, and if we leave the place empty, the bad thing is going to come back to us again. In this context, Swami has said that when you remove a negative trait, replace it with a good trait, a noble trait, a divine trait. If we are able to put it inside in that place where the negative thing has been taken, in this particular situation, what we are going to put positive is a value. There are certain values Swami has given us in this context of removing these negativities and making it to value-oriented orientation of our life. And which are those particular 6 positives? The 6 positives are compassion, kindness and charity, love, forbearance, patience, and honesty, integrity. These 6 positives are also called human values. If you are able to remove these negative traits and replace it with positive values, and that's what our life is. And that's why Swami says many times, when these 6 negative traits are there, we are actually having animal nature or devil nature, demonic nature. But when we replace it or remove all this negative, then become a human nature. But if we replace it with, human values, the 6 human values, the compassion, kindness, love, forbearance, patience, and honesty, integrity, if we are replacing it with that noble values, then we become divine nature. And that's what we all are, in Swami's own words, that we are all divine. And we are actually coming to a situation where we are able to experience that divinity in us. And not only that, because we are using these particular 6 human values and translating our behavior, in all our actions, in all our thoughts, in all our deeds, and even all our words which we are uttering, when these things are reflected through these 6 positive value systems, then people will also see us as different. And that's what the divine is. So we do have 2 aspects. One more thing I just would like to complete with respect to ice cream. The one thing which we should be able to use as our guide is the word called J-O-Y, joy. Because Swami said we should be like ice cream, the joy ice cream. What is the joy? Joy, Swami says, is that Jesus first. Others next. O is others next. And Y is yourself last. And this also, I'm sure your teachers would have communicated what these 3 sentences stand for and how it makes a difference for you. So any activity you want to do, or anything you want to utter, or anything you want to reflect, first you should ask, will I be able to make Swami happy by doing this? Will Swami be proud of me? Jesus first. That's God first. That means everything should be for him. And he should be proud of me. Next is others. Having thought about God, but we are always interacting with individuals. Am I interacting with some individual for my benefit? Is it selfishness? Or it is for others I'm trying to interact with them so that some benefit flows to them. Others next. And the last should be yourself. Yes, we do things, we work, we earn, we spend something for us also. But we should be the one, we should not be the focus of all our activities as first priority, but as the last one, because this is what, when the moment we give priority to others, what it actually reflects is I am seeing God in all others also. When I say God should be happy with me, and Swami should be happy with me, when Swami is happy, the whole world is going to be happy. Everything I'm going to do is going to be acceptable, successful, and that's the way we should be able to go for. So, as a takeaway from your program, something which you can always look at for yourself as an anchor to overcome any issues which are there in life, or to get your own life in a better way, enjoy your life, have a fulfilled life, productive, useful life. And you can choose either of them, joy as a way approach or follow the 4Fs approach. Choose any one of them which you think is going to be useful. Of course, there are many more which Swami has going to talk to you and through your 4 grades of the Valvikas, 4 stages. Or if you look at the EHV programs which you have gone through, both introductory as well as the intermediate course which you have gone through just now, for which you got your certifications. Many more have been given to you. Just look at what resonates with you, because this is where we say it is customization. When Swami calls and talks to us in the interview room, he's customizing to us. When in the private, when in the darshan line, he calls and talks to us, he's customizing to us. So all his teachings are also being customized to us. Choose that which you feel very comfortable to practice consistently and regularly. Consistently and regularly, as you have done by participating in these 2 programs consistently and regularly. And that's the trick of the trade. And that's what's going to give you success. I would like to wish all the boys and girls, students who have getting graduated now through this particular function. I also would like to pray to Bhagwan to guide you all, who is residing in you, guide you, guard you, and take you through the life's ups and downs by holding your hand and taking you through this particular route. And while following Swami, meticulously undertaking what he has suggested is what the real sadhana is for all the members who want to be on this path of liberation. God bless you all. Sai Ram.
Thank you. Our gratitude to you, dear Professor Bhaskar. We thank you for joining our graduation ceremony, and we are very appreciative of the insightful messages that you have shared with us. We are all committed to this mission of spreading human values, so we really appreciate your kind address this afternoon. Dear brothers and sisters, we will now pause for a short interlude before we proceed with the next part of our graduation ceremony.
Sai Ram.
Wow, that was such a beautiful song with so much of energy. Welcome back once again. We are now excited to begin the graduation ceremony of the Sri Sathya Sai introductory course of Education in Human Values. For this, I officially call upon the course coordinator, Brother Ruben Naidu, to commence with the proceedings.
Thank you very much, Program Director. Once again, offering my salutations at the lotus feet of my Divine Lord and Master, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Om Shri Sai Ram, dear brothers and sisters. This time, all protocols observed. From as early as the 1960s through to the 1970s and gaining momentum in the 1980s, the imbalances created by greed for material objects, human discrimination, decline in the strength and integrity of the family, a waning respect for parents, and a rapid destruction of plant and animal life were all signals of a catastrophe awaiting the human population. After almost 15 years of analyses of the impact of various programs on human transformation to effectively bring about a turnaround in this dire situation, the forerunner of this revolution was identified as the Sri Sathya Sai Spiritual Educational Bal Vikas program, which Sri Sathya Sai Baba, our Swami, had given to the world community. Thus, the Sri Sathya Sai Education in Human Values program evolved from the principles of Educare, the teachings of Sri Sathya Sai Baba, and the transformation techniques that were used by the Bal Vikas program. The Sri Sathya Sai Education in Human Values introductory course is a beginner's program for adult spiritual aspirants who are serious about, firstly, transforming themselves, and secondly, using their knowledge, skills, and personal transformation experiences to make a positive impact on their families, colleagues, community, and society at large. The appeal of the program lies in its universal and global nature. There is no bias towards any religion, race, nationality, caste, or creed. And also that it transforms not by putting anything new into the recipient, but by bringing out or igniting the manifestation of the divinity and goodness that is already within you. Dear students of our class of 2023, firstly, I want to congratulate you on persevering and completing the introductory course. I am aware that at times it may have been difficult and quite testing to practice and imbibe the concepts, philosophy, and transformation techniques that you were exposed to in this course. I would advise that from time to time, you go back to your spiritual self-audit and the human values development task and constantly update, reevaluate, and set yourself new targets. You know, in life, we walk towards the horizon expecting it to be the end, only to discover that there is another path ahead, full of possibilities, leading to a new horizon. So experience is the best teacher. By completing this course, you have become the guidepost, pointing to others the direction in which they should be journeying. But remember that a poorly erected guidepost, swinging from one direction to another, does not serve the purpose it was meant to serve. Be firm and resolute, and have the courage of your convictions. You have not been brought into this course by accident. You must live with the firm belief that you have been chosen by the Almighty above to become a torchbearer for human transformation. At this stage, I want to also offer my gratitude to the facilitators and mentors of the SSSEHV introductory course for untiringly and diligently performing your tasks and duties. May you be forever blessed for the duty, dedication, devotion, and discipline you have demonstrated. And best wishes and Jai Sai Ram to you all. Bhagwan, it is now my pleasure to present to you our graduates of the class of 2023, and the students for me will be introduced to you by our course facilitators.
The first candidate is Kamani Mudli. Kandaswamy Ramachandran. Kevin Mudli. Livashni Naidu. Megha Vijay Vergia. Niksha Dayanand. And Padmaja Butla. Thank you.
Rizwan Deep. Vedanti Devina Naidu. Sudika Ramnath. Suvan Reddy. Himesh Ray Naidu. And Yuvasha Govinda.
Thank you. We now have Sister Kamani Mudli, one of our students, who will share a testimony on behalf of the class of 2023. Sister Kamani.
Om Sai Ram, brothers and sisters. Over the next few minutes, I will share my experience I had with the EHV introductory course in 2023. Why did I decide to sign up? Swami is always the instrument when it comes to this, isn't he? It's no different in my experience. Swami knew we needed this course. My husband Kevin and I teach maths lessons to grade 8 to 12 students at the Tandinani settlement in Greenwood Park, a little town in Durban, South Africa. Being able to understand human values and thus to be able to incorporate this into my maths lessons was what I yearned to learn. The first few weeks were overwhelming when we received the breakdown of the course and especially the assignments we had to deliver. What really helped me was the detailed modules delivered, the tests that we did. This guidance helped me plan my assignments and deliver the outcomes required. The SEHV activity that included us planning end-to-end by ourselves placed me in a very uncomfortable position as I only attend SEHV activities planned by others. And it is said that when we are most uncomfortable, we do learn the most. This is because we remove our ego, we listen more, and we yearn to learn. Thank you to all the gurus who taught us lovingly the modules and who were our touch points throughout the course for any assistance whenever needed. The impact the course has on me is in 3 areas. Within the weekly maths lessons, human values is now easily incorporated. This is so core for the age group of teenagers we are teaching, and youth are the future of each of our countries. In my home, it lives ensuring we constantly reminding our children to be good and kind and also demonstrate human values in their days at school or university. But further to these two areas, something I have not been expecting to gain that I have is for me as a leader in the workplace, touching so many people. Incorporating human values here into my leadership is priceless. So spreading the education in human values daily is really the immense impact this course has had on me. Each breath I take, each movement I make, what I have learned remains central to my being. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Kamini Murli, for that beautiful testimony. And congratulations to the introductory course class of 2023.
Wow, there is really so much of excitement in the air. Congratulations, dear graduates, and we wish you everything of the best for the future. So I think let us together give this group of students a wonderful round of applause before we proceed to our short interlude once again.
You don't have to run around trying to prove yourself. You were made of starlight and wisdom of old. And the world will try to tell you to become what you are not. Just remember you are more than enough. There's a beauty in your eyes and a life in your smile. There is goodness in your heart. You're alive now for a reason, so you better start believing that you're already more than enough. Time stretches on, we get a glance and then it's gone. But miracles happen every day. Don't waste a minute of this life while you are in it, thinking you just don't have what it takes. But your heart beats are making waves. Even on the hardest days, there's a wind at your back, moving you steady toward your dreams. And there's nothing that can keep you from the life that you deserve. If you remember you are more than enough. Just remember you are more than enough. Keep believing you are more than enough.
What a beautiful message in that song. Thank you. So we have just completed the graduation ceremony for the introductory course in human values. And we have now come to that point in time where we are ready to commence with the next group of students and the graduation ceremony for the Sri Sathya Sai intermediate course in the education of human values. So for this, I would like to call upon the committed course coordinator, Mrs. Maggie Perumal, to facilitate the proceedings.
Thank you, Brother Rodney. Offering my salutations at the lotus feet of our God and Guru, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, loving Sai Rams, dear honored guests, our dearest guest of honor, Brother Sudhir, fellow facilitators and graduates. It is my pleasure to address you on the SSSEHV, the Sri Sathya Sai Education in Human Values intermediate course, which is the next level after the introductory or the Balvikas course. Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba has said that the primary endeavor of man today should be to shed selfishness, to develop spirituality, and to realize the divine. For this to happen, three basic changes should take place in man. And that is the truth contained in what is known as the SAI principle. S in SAI stands for spiritual change. A stands for associational change or national change, and I stands for individual change. By this triple change, the nation will prosper. Without a change in the individual, society will not change. And without a social transformation, spiritual transformation cannot take place in the heart. While the introductory level 1 course and the Balvikas course is an introduction to the principles of educare, elaborating on human values and the transformation techniques, understanding the core tenets, creation, and the human personality, and much more. The intermediate course takes all those topics and allows the student to put them into practice, to be able to experience the three basic changes as enunciated by Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. The main aim of this course, therefore, is to speed up the transformation process and to assist the student on his or her journey to know, experience, and manifest his inherent divinity. In this course, the assignments are designed to allow the student to walk the talk by practicing the human values through the different transformation techniques and compatible strategies. Without a doubt, this process demands sacrifice, proper time management, and prioritizing of tasks, commitment, and the active practice of the 5 Ds of dedication, devotion, discipline, determination, and discrimination. But the end result is certainly worth the effort as one begins to discover a new you which can be compared to a tarnished coin that has been polished to reveal its real shine, or even a caterpillar molting into a beautiful butterfly. And while the first few assignments provide a build-up to individual transformation, the final 2 assignments provide the actual opportunity to make the U-turn that is required for both spiritual and associational change. Today, I am very happy to announce that we have 10 graduates of the Sri Sathya Sai Education in Human Values intermediate course who have plodded on and made it to the finish line. We have 3 students from Mauritius and 7 from South Africa. We had 8 facilitators, 3 mentors, and 1 moderator, and I'd like to at this point offer my thanks and heartfelt gratitude to all of them for their dedicated service. The symbol distribution of the students is as follows, and we can see that we set high standards here. 1 getting an A+, 6 acquired an A symbol, and 3 acquired B+ symbols. While the course may be considered tough, there is a saying, no pain, no gain, which assures us that the end result is worth the effort. I want to take this opportunity to applaud all our graduates today for taking the first few steps to finding their real purpose in life. All the sacrifices you made, as well as all the time invested, will pay dividends in the months and years ahead, provided you continue on this beautiful path. At the same time, I want to encourage all graduates of the introductory and the Balvikas courses to sign up for the next intermediate course, which starts on the 6th of April, 2024. The advertisement has already been posted on our national announcements, so please make an effort to try and go to it and register. Remember that this is the best time to start, as the knowledge of the level 1 course is fresh in your head. So please don't take a gap year, but keep the momentum going. I'm excited to inform you that we have modified this intermediate course in order to sustain the enthusiasm of students. The course is now divided into 3 consecutive micro modules, at the end of each of which the student will be given a letter of completion if all the requirements have been met. Students who successfully complete all 3 modules will then graduate. We have also included co-teaching to allow students the opportunity to engage critically with the course content and to provide their personal perspective on core topics. Consequently, the number and the length of the assignments has decreased. Peer group learning is an added feature of the new format, and during the entire course, mentors will provide loving support. This course, dear students, takes you on a journey of self-discovery and introspection and will certainly accelerate your spiritual transformation. We look forward to welcoming all new and past Level 1 graduates to the SSSEHV Intermediate course. If you haven't already registered, please don't delay or you'll miss out on an epic journey of the soul. We lovingly invite you to advance your educational journey with us and embody universal human values in your professional and personal life. In fact, every aspiring leader should aim to enroll for this course in order to lead by example and make a positive difference. Let me conclude then by congratulating once again the graduates of the SSSEHV Intermediate course for staying the course despite the challenges you may have faced and for your cooperation and willingness to challenge yourself. It was a pleasure having you as our second cohort of students, and we hope that you will consider joining the Institute in our work. I offer my congratulations also to all other graduates that have graduated today. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce the intermediate students for the intermediate course graduation and offer them at the lotus feet of our dearest Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. So we'll start the graduation for the intermediate course.
Bhavani Vadivel. Karishma Singh. Lorchand Brahma Kumar. Morganathan Polingam. Radhika Devi Govender. Rajkumari Wooden. Shimla Ramdawar. Viti Tekmon. Trusha Baga. Yagentri Ponanbara.
Congratulations to all our students. And at this point, I want to invite Sister Radhika Govender to provide a testimony on behalf of the intermediate course students.
I offer my humble pranams at the lotus feet of our dear Lord Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Om Shri Sai Ram to all. I feel blessed to have been able to participate in this SSSEHV intermediate course. The content of this course has left me enlightened, wiser, and empowered. This course covered several topics, some of which were the inner instrument, the intellect, the core tenets, as well as the refining of the inner instrument. I enjoyed the content very much, and I looked forward to every session very eagerly. The 3 hours once a month was definitely well spent in engaging interactive sessions with our equally enthusiastic facilitators. Our course was made up of several thought-provoking assignments. I especially enjoyed the assignment on the effect of music on the growth of plants. Even today, I can see the benefit of the classical music versus the heavy metal music versus the plant with no music exposure. This assignment taught me that just as the plant's growth is affected by what it takes in, so too what we take in through our senses directly affects who we become. The other assignment, which left me in awe of the magnificence of the mind, was one that I will remember for the rest of my life. Affirmations have the incredible power to shift our mindsets. It elevates our energy and reshapes our life. Through repeated listening and reciting, affirmations help to create new neural pathways in our brain, making positive, lasting changes. I embraced this process with an open heart and trusted that it will work for me. The results were incredible. I now have a stronger sense of self-worth. I am calmer and more grounded. I am less defensive in challenging situations. I am more motivated and confident. And I feel more emotionally supported with my new empowered mind. All of this was possible by following a few basic goals. Every day, I reconfigured my attitude through positive affirmations. I religiously persevered with my yoga to keep my body in tune with my spiritual self. I spent time in my garden to ground myself daily, and I ended every day with gratitude, so I remained humble. This self-transformative assignment and this course as a whole has encouraged me to be the best version of me that I can possibly be. I will continue to use these techniques for the rest of my life. I am ever so grateful to our Lord Sri Sathya Sai Baba and our facilitators for bringing this course to us. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Sister Radhika. We are indeed gratified to know how much this course has impacted on you and hopefully on all the other your fellow students. So once again, congratulations. Yes, indeed. Congratulations to our intermediate course students and to all other students.
Thank you. So as Sister Maggie mentioned, the intermediate course is the actual next level program that we offer. And the requirements for this course is really demanding. So we are very proud of the students for the efforts that they have put in. Definitely congratulations once again. So we have now completed the graduation ceremony of all three courses that we started out with. We are proud of all of the graduates for the transformation that they have gone through. They have all taken in a lot of knowledge and content during the courses. But we say that it's only valuable when it is put into practice. So for this reason, we are now requesting the students to please take a pledge where they are pledging to put this into action. And I would like to call upon Sister Maggie Perumal once again to read out the course pledge to the students.
Thank you, Brother Rodney. Dear graduates, as part of the graduation formalities, remember, this pledge is for you to uphold the teachings of the course you have just graduated from. So as I read out the pledge, I humbly ask that in your own space, you stand to take the pledge with your right hand raised to shoulder level, and you read the pledge out loud with me while you are muted. Please include your name immediately after I at the beginning. So here goes. I, a student of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Educare, South Africa, hereby pledge to be an exemplar of the Educare program by teaching and leading with love, humility, and harmony of heart, head, and hand. Guided by fundamental discrimination, I will strive to honor the teachings of Sri Sathya Sai Baba with devotion, dedication, and discipline, so that I can be a true resonator of the 5 human values of truth, right conduct, peace, love, and nonviolence. I also pledge to be a positive change agent by including educare concepts in my daily life so that I may become a good leader and role model. I offer this pledge with sincerity and deep gratitude. Thank you, dear graduates. I am certain you will do the Institute proud in your role as educare practitioners. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Maggie. And heartfelt congratulations once again to every graduate. Dear brothers and sisters, I think it is definitely time for us all together to congratulate all of our students. So let's give them a good, hearty round of applause. We really have so much to be excited and proud about. Can I say this? Congratulations, dear students. And please know that you are now going into the world as educare practitioners. So you are not the same any longer. The world is looking upon you for the change that we all need. Thank you. So we have now come towards or closer to the end of our ceremony. And I now would like to call upon Sister Roshni Singh to please move the expression of gratitude this afternoon.
Thank you, Brother Rodney. So no function is complete without the expression of gratitude. Firstly, as we approach the conclusion of this marvelous event today, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our Divine Master, Bhagwan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, for giving us the privilege to host such a wonderful gathering. I would also like to extend my thanks to the Convocation Organizing Committee, led ably by Sister Maggie Perumal, for the meticulous manner in which she has put this entire program together. My appreciation to the course facilitators, the mentors, and the coordinators of the SSSEHV and Balvikas, the teacher training courses as well. Special thanks again to Sister Maggie Perumal, who is a coordinator of the Sri Sathya Sai Education in Human Values Intermediate course, Sister Roshni Pillai, the Sri Sathya Sai Spiritual Education Coordinator, and Brother Ruben Naidu for the Sri Sathya Sai Education in Human Values Introductory course. And not forgetting the moderators, Sister Lalini Reddy and Brother Dharma Naidu, for the exceptional dedication and tireless efforts they have put in ensuring that the course ran smoothly and that it was also moderated. That is the extent that the Institute takes these courses quite seriously. So it's just not a matter of just marking and dishing out marks, but actually looking into the quality and the standard of the work and the assignment produced. They truly deserve the highest praise for their unwavering commitment. Also, I'd like to express my gratitude towards our chief guest speaker, Professor Sudhir Bhaskar, and all our other esteemed guests of honor, their families, friends, well-wishers, all who have graced their presence here this afternoon. The whole occasion became a little more momentous, having seen all of you present. So your unwavering support and encouragement have been invaluable to us. We appreciate it beyond words. We would like to express our sincere appreciation to Brother Rodney Pillai, who served as a master of ceremonies for this event, His exceptional skills in conducting the proceedings have contributed significantly to the success of the event. We are grateful for his commitment to ensuring that everything ran smoothly. Thank you, Brother Rodney, for a job well done. I am also grateful for the exceptional assistance provided by Vyasa, our media officer, to the Institute for all over these many number of years. His unwavering dedication and commitment has played a key role in ensuring the success of our endeavors. And I pray that he continues to abundantly be blessed and wish him all the best for his future endeavors. To all the wonderful graduates of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Educare South Africa, I extend my gratitude, my heartfelt gratitude to you for choosing our institution. It is with great joy and pride that we witness your momentous achievements today. Remember that the knowledge and the wisdom you have gained during your time with the Institute will guide you towards the success and the fulfillment in your future endeavors on a daily basis. Congratulations and best wishes for the future. Jai Sai Ram. Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie Roshni. Thank you very much for that. So we have now officially come to the end of our graduation ceremony this afternoon. And indeed, I'm sure you will agree what a wonderful afternoon it has been. I would therefore once again like to call upon Sister Roshni Singh, the director of the Sri Sathya Sai Institute of Educare South Africa, to now bring this convocation to dissolution. Sister Roshni.
Thank you. Swami, thank you for your presence and for your blessings. I now dissolve this convocation. Sai Ram. Thank you.
We will now move on to our closing prayer for the afternoon.
Oh Lord, take my love, let it flow in fullness of devotion to Thee. Oh Lord, take my hands, let them work incessantly for Thee. Oh Lord, take my soul and let it be immersed in one with Thee. Oh Lord, take my mind and thoughts and let them be in tune with Thee. Oh Lord, take my everything. Let me be an instrument to work for Thee.
Unmute, Rodney.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for such an amazing day. Thank you for being with us today. And again, heartiest congratulations to all of our graduates. Across the different time zones, across the different countries, we are in different time zones. So we say good afternoon, good evening, and good night to many of our students and friends, well-wishers. Good night, and God bless you all. Thank you so much. We will now play off with a wonderful video, musical, and enjoy the evening, and congratulations once again to all of our graduates. Thank you, and Sai Ram.